All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is, Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description, right over there in the chat. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Sunseti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and comedic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got you, family. I got you. 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save, save and shop. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. Y'all already know what time it is. KingGeneralSeti.com, pull the fire alarm. SETI University. We talking about over 1,500 videos of pure fire from the general. You know, and not only that, we got the supplemental, also monumental and instrumental research, documentaries, lectures from the Grandmaster teachers. I give you an overview on all the material, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic knowledge that cannot be surpassed by any other website on the planet. I want you over there today. Don't you hold up. Check it out. Be amazed. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. Dropping nuclear bombs on Patreon. Y'all know I'm putting in that work. I'm going to be going back and forth tonight. We got some fire. We got some exquisite presentations on Patreon tonight. Most definitely show up and watch the general blow up. We got over 500 exclusive live streams on Patreon, only to be seen on Patreon. You must have that. You want to dig your hand down in that treasure chest and check them jewels. Get over there, family. Be amazed. Become a patron with the general today. All my family that donate to the general, I thank you. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me putting this work in for our family. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general, the link right over there in the video description, right there in the chat. Click it. Donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Yeah, we getting to work. We going to work. We still digging into this very important situation that's popping off with Yo Gotti. You see, and, understanding that anybody connected, really, on both sides, you see, whether it's on, on both sides, whether it's on Dolph's side, you see, whether it's on Yo Gotti's side, but, we have to, knowing that the funeral is Thursday. You see, and niggas are shaking in their boots. Niggas is shaking in their boots about, the possibilities. Everybody in the motherfucking country is like, damn, what is the possibility of, some more shit popping off, more death. And they, I think all the little niggas about gone. I think they done about cleaned up all the little niggas. You see, and I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? So it's, it's about making a statement, and we know that Angela Simmons, which is Reverend DJ Ron, we talking about Run DMC, that's his daughter. And, people ain't even looking at that seriously. You know what I'm saying? That's a very serious situation right there. you know, and I'm gonna deal with that a little later, how this shit could just blow up where you bringing in other aspects, of shit, two cities going to war, you know, and knowing what happened to Jam Master Jay, knowing what happened to Jam Master Jay, and in Run DMC, them niggas, they coming from Hollis, Queens, you know, so they not new to know, the streets, the situation of the streets, they're not, and so I know he's very concerned. He's very concerned, about the safety of his daughter. I'm quite sure that he is. And so, Yo Gotti, I know he didn't got a call from Reverend Ron. I know he didn't got a call. Like, nigga, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And I'm quite sure that he getting some pointers. You see? And I'm quite sure Jay-Z is got a call. I'm quite sure that somebody then reached out to him, to talk to Yo Gotti, about this situation, which could spiral really out of control, if, a hit is placed out on his daughter. And what I mean is, if you on the scene, ain't no goddamn nigga when the bullets get to flying. Ain't no goddamn, ain't no name on no goddamn, where, don't, we ain't gonna hit this person or that person. Your ass on the scene, you could be a victim. You could be a victim. And so this has become very, very serious, and I just, I seen Yo Gotti on stage. I wasn't personally there. I seen Yo Gotti on stage in Detroit last night on video. He was with his crew, CMG. He was with his crew. I seen Bootsy up there. I seen Meek Mills was up there. And my thinking is like, is these? I mean, do they understand? How motherfuckers feel about Yo Gotti in Memphis? You see, and I'm not, it is what it is. I know a lot of people, feel bad for him because of his, of his brother. But this is shit that y'all brought on yourself. This is shit that you brought on to yourself that you could have avoided. But I looked at the motherfucking concert, and everybody had like a little lamp, a little light, out there. And I'm saying, damn, and I guess everybody, when they pass, I guess everybody deserve, respect, respect the dead, But when I looked out there and I say, damn, this shit almost looked like some Illuminati concert, because I'm like, damn, these niggas up here, Bootsy and Meek Mills and shit and this, that, and the third, they up there doing, and they up there doing their songs and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I mean, goddamn, all this shit going on at this time. And you see how serious, it was. Wasn't that shit looked like some, some Illuminati shit. Bootsy and Meek Mills, all them niggas, man. And when I say Illuminati, I don't, it's like the show must go on, regardless to whoever fucking drop. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking show must go on. A motherfucker lose his brother. You think a motherfucker take a few days, I'll be back out on the scene. I mean, I understand the concerts and shit, but I would think that, unless they booked up and shit to where, you can't, schedule this motherfucking concert, you would think a motherfucker would take some motherfucking some time off. You see? And that's very, to have him come and shit going down like that. Because I know motherfuckers in other cities is feeling very nervous at this time. That some shit could happen in they city. Don't nobody want no bad situation to pop off. You see, in another city that didn't have shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And here it is, headlines and shit, front page and shit. Some death, death then reached out to another city, where they figured, well, oh, this nigga think, that we just in Memphis, we gonna reach our hands, across the country, and show niggas that we can do things. And niggas will take a trip. So it's, as you move through the country, you got to understand that there's no, the right motherfuckers that, hunting your ass. There is no place for you to run. You either gonna turn and you gonna fight, but see, he's in a serious, he's in a very high profile situation because motherfuckers is looking at him right now. Everybody looking at him and they waiting on him to make a move. You see? And he's probably, his best thing is, but see, we say that. It might be best. Yeah, the brother, 42 Doug, he from Detroit. Yeah, and I understand that too. And I ain't with, and at the same time, nigga, listen here. If you affiliated, So I'm quite sure, they have, but it don't matter. You see, it don't matter. They'll start whatever making him money, they'll attack it. Whatever he loved, they'll attack it. That's why I say shit. If they shoot at his mama, they don't give a damn about shooting at Angela Simmons. It don't make no goddamn difference. Whoever out there on the scene, you see what I'm saying? And they pull up at the right time. You see what I'm saying? Just like when they pulled up, his mama had to take off running. You see? She left her son on the ground. From my understanding. Left her son on the ground. When them bullets get to flying and shit, you ain't gonna stand there like you motherfucker Superman. You gonna take flight, or you gonna get down and shit, or you gonna get down and take flight. You feel me? However you feel you need to secure your life. And so, yeah, this is very, very serious. It's very, very serious. What the possibilities could be. And like I said, knowing, he was in, they was in Detroit, and I'm, the energy, you know what I'm saying? You could still, it ain't no good energy. It's not a good energy, at all. That a motherfucker would go out there, and like I said, man, we had to cancel shit until after, after the death, or, that for me, you see what I'm saying? For me, if I was, and I, like I say, maybe they need them dollars. I don't know. Maybe it was a lot of money on the flow and them niggas had to get it. Some of his, his artists, very well, maybe they had to get it. Yeah. Maybe they had to get it. And so, yeah, he maybe, maybe he went out there for his artist. I don't know, but that was some eerie shit to me. I don't know about nobody else. That was an eerie looking ass concert to me because, when shit ain't right, you know what I'm saying? When shit ain't right, you could just tell, you know, it was like a cloud. It was like a cloud was over that motherfucker. And you seen all them lights out there. You know what I'm saying? And it was almost like and I'm not saying it like that, but it was like a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get off it too much into that conspiratorial shit. But it's like when you come, when you look on the movies and shit, and I'm doing something later on. You look on the movies and shit. Yeah, he got killed, and you see that they be out there with their hoods and shit, and they'll have a candle and they'll be in a goddamn circle. You see what I'm saying? So when I looked out into the crowd, I seen all them lights and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But it's good that we pay homage to the dead. That's not, but goddamn, these niggas was talking shit, reckless, man, reckless on this boy. You understand, Young Dolph, man? They was talking reckless on him, man. And so, it's almost like, when people do that, it's almost like, that's almost like some validation. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like validation of what was said, I fuck that. I ain't, if you bogus and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you out here niggas seeking the innocent life, you know what I'm saying? And speaking on innocent people's life, and then they come up dead, man. And there's no homage. What homage can I give you? You know what I'm saying? I can't give you no homage, man. Y'all motherfuckers was talking reckless, and that's what for me, that's for any brother. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? We saying this, any brother, if a young brother trying to go the other way and y'all pressuring it. You understand when I'm making all type of flagrant ass videos and shit. That was some flagrant shit. That was some flagrant shit that was going on out there. You know what I'm saying? And putting the artists up to making songs and shit. Because you the man. You could easily just squash that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that was intentional. Yeah, nigga, make these songs, nigga. Ride on this nigga. You see what I'm saying? And now at the end of the day, Black Youngster and Yo Gotti then lost brothers, in this war. And see, we not talking about all the, the brothers that ain't even got no damn name. You see what I'm saying? We talking about, we talking about 10, 12, even more. I don't even know how many niggas didn't drop from, I can, I know it's been close to 10 that I know of. You see what I'm saying? But I'm quite sure that this shit, it's all type of niggas that then lost their life to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about, the nigga that put it into motion. You know what I'm saying? And, you got all this blood on your hand, nigga. And then motherfuckers come out here in this ceremony. This shit was like a ceremony, man. And I'm gonna have to focus in on that shit a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? It was like, motherfuckers, then they said, oh, it was live and shit and this, that, and the third. And but it, like I say, it looked more like a ceremony, nigga, because there's nothing, worthy to, be paying no damn homage to. And, we don't even see an end to this shit. We don't even see an end to this shit. But, again, we looking at, the fact that, DJ Ron's daughter, Angela Simmons, is in the mix with this shit. You see what I'm saying? And a target. And and I think about Jam Master Jay and shit, and and the things that went on, with Jam Master Jay and shit, and and how ignorant ass niggas set him up, an icon in the game. You see what I'm saying? An icon, a deity in the rap game, and here it is, that he would lose his life in that way. And so, being a celebrity, being a star don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? You could, celebrities could die just like niggas on the street. Don't make no goddamn difference, and do die like niggas. And sometimes they die even more horrifically than niggas on the street, But if he got any sense, and I'm quite sure that and we're gonna talk about that deeper as we when we get into the second episode. You know what I'm saying? And we did, we look at the tragedy of when you look at what's going on with Yo Gotti, looking at Dolph, and then even looking at DJ Ron and them and how they had it. It's just like everywhere you look, it's just like crazy. Everywhere we look, there's tragedy on a epic level. You see, it's just tragedy on an epic level. And you would think that, this is our peoples with paper, getting money, making all type of music and shit, and they literally living like niggas in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Beefing. You see, beefing. If I was DJ Ron, I'd tell that nigga, man, send my daughter home. Period. You see? Yeah. That's straight up. And I know he didn't reached out. I know he didn't reached out. Cause he was there. He was there too in Memphis when the shit went down. And I'm trying to get the clarity of, did it happen? Was he actually there, or had he moved on? I don't know. But just imagine that shit. Just imagine all of them. What if all of them had walked out at the same time? That's why niggas is saying, like, damn, what if they would all walked out at the same time? You feel me? And motherfuckers pulled up. Like, if you ain't got, if y'all ain't got better sense than that, man, to do better with your security, and like I say, you need a war, like in The Godfather. You know what I'm saying? You need a war consulary. You know what I'm saying? You need war counsel, nigga. You need motherfuckers that know what war is about, telling you and advising you, nigga, how to move, my nigga. And everybody, they run their mouth and they talk that talk, nigga, but you need somebody that is military minded, nigga. You feel me? You need somebody that's military minded, nigga. You need some niggas that been to war, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Move like that. You know what I'm saying? Because military niggas, they're going to send out the scouts, nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's how military roll, nigga. You send the scouts out and see if you see some shit. You know what I'm saying? You got your scouts out there. You feel me? You got your scouts. You didn't have your scouts out there. You might have security, you know what I'm saying? But they might, they probably walking side by side with you. You ain't got no niggas on the outside, and I keep stressing that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and like I say that not, for my family out there. I hope, ain't nobody in no serious shit like that. I hope y'all got enough sense, to make that initial decision to go the opposite way. You see, when it comes to shit like this is a prime example where you look at this shit. I talk about this shit not like no nigga, like some goddamn entertainment, some entertainment reporter or some shit like that. No, this is life lessons. you see that, our brothers and sisters keep failing that every motherfucking day. And so what I do is I take this situation and say, look, see this shit that's going on? This is where they fucking up. First and foremost, nigga, you should have went the other way. You see what I'm saying? You should have went the other way. You got artists, you got all this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I looked in Detroit and they packed the motherfucker out. Yeah, they packed the motherfucker out, which means you got supporters in the music game. And so no matter if he come, Young Dolph, whether you come, y'all got, they going, people want to see, a variety of artists. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to fucking artists coming to cities, motherfuckers gonna buy the tickets, especially if you got a heavy lineup. You see what I'm saying? You got a heavy lineup, nigga. Y'all gonna pack the motherfucker stadium. So it wasn't no problem with that. I don't understand that either one of them coming in gonna pack the house. And so that was knowing that it was unnecessary to bring the people. You say hope he got NOI. It's better to have the NOI. Them is soldiers. I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna go out, they're gonna scout. Yeah, they're gonna scout, they're gonna do shit right. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers out there all times, nigga, looking. You see? And put them, you put them at distances and shit. Yeah. Oh man, y'all. So, and this is a serious situation. And so the funeral is going down Thursday, and here we go. And so everybody can cross their fingers, and hope that this nigga do better than what he did just the other day, when his brother got killed. And I'm advising motherfuckers, if they ain't got proper security, then stay at home. Stay at home, because if you got any loops, you see, if you got any holes and shit, you got any holes that a motherfucker can get through, it's gonna be a problem for you. It's gonna be a goddamn problem for everybody with you. You see? Yeah, them you say them criminals won't try it again. Yeah. You believe that. You believe that. You believe that. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it. As many niggas that's dying than died already. Niggas running up and hitting niggas anywhere and everywhere. I wouldn't trust that they wouldn't do it again. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wouldn't trust it again. So, family, we'll wait, we'll cross our fingers. Maybe this situation will subside to, I wouldn't bet on it. This might be a fire that have to burn itself out. This might have to be a fire that burns itself out. But I tell you what, hopefully that, there could be some, since it's already been a heavy loss of life, but I don't know if they considering even Big Jook to be equal. That's not enough. Them niggas saying that's not enough. He wasn't the man that ultimately made the call to do that. You see? And so they gonna try to touch anything that's close to him. You see? His mama, his woman, his sister, all of them is under threat. And so, understanding that the FBI is watching this situation. People say, I hear people say, oh, well, he best to be quiet. He best to do, but if they understand that he's in that predicament, they might very well take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So shit. If you cower, you have to weigh that shit in the balance. If you cower and they feel, nigga, that you turn into flee, you understand what I'm saying? They might run you down. You feel me? They might run you down. You know, yeah. Well, they were saying they thought he should have had a personal viewing. You know, that's what people were saying, that they thought he should have a personal viewing. And you know, I don't believe that's what's gonna happen. I don't believe that's what's gonna happen. And so more than likely all the city, that support him gonna come out. But see, it ain't gonna just be his supporters. Niggas show up, then the other side show up too. You see, they show up, they send a motherfucker to show, and so unless they know everybody that come through the door, and like I say, he don't even know, if it's, what snakes is in his own camp. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers up there taking pictures of the last funeral. I mean, taking video. You see, taking video and shit and sending it back to the streets. There he is, he in town. Seen it as soon as motherfuckers seen it. They was on. And so, like I say, they might send a motherfucker, even if they can't get close and shit, long as they can ride by and throw some shit out the window, nigga, and let that shit fly and keep moving, nigga, to put, as a form of terrorism, to terrorize the niggas every step. That way he feel that, and nigga, is nowhere he can run, is nowhere he can hide. We looking at this. We looking at this serious, that's a possibility. We pray to the ancestors that is not, that the death will end, and that we can, the flame will die out, that people, will, is feeling pain on both sides, and they'll wash their hands of the blood and move on. Hopefully that's what, but we'll see. And I wouldn't bet on it. And I would most definitely prepare for the worst. And when you prepare for the worst, if anything, you ready. You see what I'm saying? So family, we got a hell of a lineup. I thank y'all for being in the house tonight. You see what I'm saying? May the ancestors put their hands on Memphis. Hopefully that the ancestors can put their hands on the spirits and the hearts of our brothers and sisters in Memphis, and turn the tide in the spirit, because it seemed to be a spirit of death. The lust for retaliation is very strong, and hopefully that the ancestors can lay their hands on the hearts and spirits of our people, and calm that spirit, and bring some some peace and some the word I was looking for was to bring some peace and some calm to the matter. You see what I'm saying? So family, hit them links, support the general. Yes, do that. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.